The knife didn't shake. That was the first thing Elaris noticed. Not the cold air biting her skin. Not the faint drip of water echoing somewhere deep in the abandoned building. Not even the sight of Kael tied to a chair, bruised and barely conscious. It was the knife. Steady. Certain. Held by the last person she ever expected. Mira. The name left her lips like a fracture. Her best friend didn't flinch. Didn't hesitate. Didn't look guilty. Instead, Mira tilted her head slightly, almost curious, as if she had been waiting for this exact moment. "I was starting to think you wouldn't figure it out," she said. Elaris's breath caught. Figure what out? But she already knew. Her chest tightened painfully as the truth clawed its way up her throat. Kael groaned weakly, his head lifting just enough for his eyes to find hers. Relief flickered across his face. Quick, fragile. "Elaris," he rasped. She took a step forward. The knife pressed against his throat. "Don't," Mira said softly. Elaris froze. The world narrowed to that single point of contact, the blade against Kael's skin. "Let him go," Elaris said, her voice trembling despite her effort to steady it. "Mira, please. This isn't funny." "You think this is a joke?" Mira asked. There was no anger in her voice. That made it worse. Elaris shook her head, panic rising. "No, I just, you wouldn't actually hurt him." Mira didn't respond immediately. Instead, she dragged the knife just slightly, just enough for a thin line of red to appear. Kael sucked in a sharp breath. Elaris felt something inside her snap. "Stop," she screamed, rushing forward before dropping to her knees. "Please, please don't hurt him." Silence followed. Heavy. Crushing. Mira watched her carefully, studying every crack forming in Elaris's composure. "Now you're listening," she murmured. Elaris's hands trembled as she pressed them against the dusty floor. "Why are you doing this?" she whispered. "He hasn't done anything to you." Mira's gaze flickered to Kael, then back. "He took you away," she said simply. "That's not true." "You stopped choosing me," Mira interrupted, her voice still calm but sharper now. "Every time it mattered." Elaris flinched. "That's not fair." "No," Mira agreed. "It's not." Kael shifted against the ropes, his voice strained. "Elaris, don't let her twist this. This isn't about you. She planned this." "Of course I planned this," Mira said, almost amused. "Do you think something like this just happens?" Elaris's stomach dropped. "Mira," she whispered, tears gathering. "Please. Whatever you think happened, whatever you think I did, we can fix it. Just let him go." Mira's eyes softened for the briefest moment, then hardened again. "Beg," she said. Elaris blinked. "What?" "Beg for him," Mira clarified. "If he means as much as you've been acting like he does, prove it." Kael shook his head immediately. "No. Elaris, don't." "I'll do it," Elaris said, her voice breaking. He went still. She swallowed hard, lowering her head. "Please," she said, the word fragile, shaking. "Mira, I'm begging you. Don't hurt him. Take me instead. Do whatever you want to me. Just let him go." The room fell silent again. Mira stepped closer, the sound of her boots echoing softly. "You'd really trade yourself for him?" she asked. "Yes," Elaris said instantly, without hesitation. Kael's voice cut in, desperate. "Elaris, stop. This is exactly what she wants." "I don't care," she cried, looking at him through tears. "I'm not losing you." Something flickered in Mira's expression. Something unreadable. "Interesting," she murmured. She turned away slightly, pacing once, like she was thinking, like she was weighing something invisible. Then she stopped. "Fine," she said. Elaris's heart leapt painfully. "You'll do anything, right?" "Yes," Elaris whispered. Mira turned back to her fully now. "Then listen carefully." Elaris held her breath. "One condition," Mira said. "You leave him." The words hit harder than any physical blow. "What?" Elaris whispered. "You walk away from Kael," Mira continued. "No contact. No meetings. No messages. You act like he doesn't exist." Kael's eyes widened. "No." Absolutely not. Mira ignored him. You do that, she said calmly, and he lives. Elaris felt the ground tilt beneath her. And if I don't? Mira didn't hesitate. He dies. Kael shook his head violently. Elaris, don't even consider it. This is insane. We'll find another way. There is no other way. Elaris cried, her voice breaking. She has the knife, Kael. I'd rather die than lose you like that, he shot back. Her chest tightened so sharply it hurt to breathe. Don't say that, she whispered. I mean it, he said. If you walk away because of this, she still wins. Elaris turned back to Mira, tears spilling freely now. Why are you doing this? She asked. Why him? Why us? Mira's answer was quiet. Because you'll choose him. Elaris froze. And I need to see if you'll choose him, even when it costs you everything. The weight of that settled deep. Heavy. Unavoidable. Elaris closed her eyes. She thought of every moment with Kael. Every laugh. Every late conversation. Every time he made her feel like she mattered. And then she imagined a world where he didn't exist anymore. Her decision shattered her before she even spoke it. I agree. Kael went completely still. No, he breathed. Elaris opened her eyes, forcing herself to look at him. I'm sorry, she whispered. I choose your life. Mira watched her closely. Then, without another word, she cut the ropes binding Kael. He stumbled forward, free, but frozen, staring at Elaris like he didn't recognize her anymore. Remember your promise, Mira said. And then she was gone. The days that followed felt like living in a ghost of her own life. Elaris avoided Kael completely, ignored him in the hallways, walked past him like he was nothing. And every time, it broke something inside her all over again. Until one evening, a note appeared in her locker. You don't get to erase me that easily. Her heart raced. She knew exactly who it was from. She shouldn't have gone. She told herself that 100 times. But she still found herself in the old courtyard after school. And there he was. Kael. Alive. Waiting. You weren't going to say anything, he asked, hurt laced through every word. I was trying to protect you, she said quietly. By pretending I don't exist. By keeping you alive. He stepped closer. That's not living. Her chest tightened. We can't do this, she said. Mira. I don't care about Mira, he cut in. I care about you. Silence. Then, softer. Do you still care about me? Elaris didn't hesitate. Yes. The word came out like a confession. Something shifted between them. Then we don't stop, he said. We just adapt. She hesitated, then nodded. Secretly. He gave a small, relieved smile. Secretly. Weeks passed. They became careful, quiet, invisible. To everyone else, they were nothing. But in hidden corners, in stolen moments, they were everything. Until one evening, beneath a fading sunset, they stood closer than they had in weeks. I hate hiding, Kael said. I know. But I'd do it if it means I still get you. Her breath caught. You do have me, she whispered. He stepped closer. So prove it. Her heart pounded. And then, she closed the distance. Their lips met, soft at first, hesitant, like they were relearning something fragile. Then deeper. Real. Alive. Like nothing had been able to break them after all. For a moment, everything felt okay. Until a slow clap echoed behind them. They froze. Cold dread crawled up Elaris's spine as she turned. Mira stepped out from the shadows. Smiling. I was wondering how long you'd last, she said. Elaris's heart dropped. Mira's gaze flicked between them, sharp and knowing. Then she tilted her head slightly. I have 2 terms for you this time, she said softly. Her smile widened. Choose one. Elaris didn't answer right away. The silence stretched, thin, fragile, ready to snap. Mira watched her closely, like she was studying every flicker of doubt, every breath, every hesitation. Well, Mira prompted softly. You said you'd do anything. Kael's voice broke in, strained but urgent. "Elaris, don't. Whatever she says, don't agree to it blindly. This isn't over. She's just going to keep pushing." "I know," Elaris whispered. Her eyes never left Mira. "Then stop playing her game," Kael insisted. Mira smiled faintly. "It's already too late for that." Elaris swallowed hard. Her chest rose and fell unevenly, her thoughts racing, but beneath all of it, one thing stayed painfully clear. Kael was still tied to that chair, still at Mira's mercy. And no matter how many traps Mira set, that didn't change. "Say it," Mira said quietly. Elaris closed her eyes for a brief second, then opened them again. "I agree." Kael's breath caught. "No." But Mira was already moving. Quick. Precise. The knife flashed once, and the ropes binding Kael fell away. He lurched forward, catching himself, immediately putting distance between himself and Mira. His eyes burned with anger, confusion, something deeper, something hurt. "You really just," he started, then stopped, running a hand through his hair in frustration. Mira stepped back, calm as ever. "Remember," she said, her voice almost gentle, "choices have consequences." Her gaze lingered on Elaris. "Don't disappoint me again." And just like that, she turned and disappeared into the shadows of the building. Gone, leaving behind silence, and the wreckage she'd created. For a long moment, neither of them moved. Then Kael looked at Elaris. Really looked at her. "Why?" he asked. It wasn't angry. That almost made it worse. Elaris's throat tightened. "Because you were going to die." "I told you I didn't care about that." "Well, I did," she snapped, emotion breaking through. "I care enough for both of us." The words hung between them. Kael's expression softened, just slightly. "You shouldn't have to choose like that," he said quietly. "I didn't have a choice," she replied. Another silence. He stepped closer. "Then we stop letting her control this," he said. "Whatever she thinks she's doing, whatever game she's playing, we don't follow it." Elaris hesitated. "She's watching," she said. "You saw her. She's always watching." "Then we make sure she doesn't see everything." Kael held her gaze. "We don't stop," he said. "We just get smarter." Something in her chest shifted. Fear didn't disappear, but something stronger pushed through it. "Secretly," she said. A small smile touched his lips. "Secretly." School resumed like nothing had happened. The same hallways, the same noise, the same routines. But for Elaris and Kael, everything had changed. They didn't walk together anymore, didn't talk in class, didn't even look at each other for too long. To everyone else, they were distant, disconnected, like whatever had been between them had quietly faded away. Even Mira seemed satisfied. She watched sometimes. Elaris noticed that much. But never for long. Never with suspicion. And that was exactly what they needed. Because behind all of that, they hadn't stopped. Not even once. It started small. A folded note slipped between textbooks. Library. Back row. 4:30. Then, passing each other in empty corridors, just close enough for their hands to brush. A glance that lasted a second too long. A shared breath. A quiet "Are you okay?" whispered when no one else could hear. And slowly, those moments became something more. One afternoon, the school was quieter than usual. Most students had already left. Elaris walked toward the old science wing, rarely used, mostly forgotten. Her heart beat faster with every step. She pushed open the door. And there he was. Kael, leaning against the desk, arms crossed, but the second he saw her, everything about him softened. "You made it," he said. "Barely," she replied, closing the door behind her. "I think Mira was watching earlier." His expression darkened. Did she suspect anything? "I don't think so," Elaris said. "But we have to be careful." "We always are." A pause. Then he stepped closer. "So, how are you?" he asked quietly. The question was simple, but it hit deeper than anything else. Elaris let out a small breath. "I hate pretending you don't exist." "Yeah," he said softly. "Same. I hate walking past you like I don't know you." I know. And I really hate that she thinks she won. Kael's lips curved slightly. She didn't, he said. Elaris looked up at him. No, she asked. No, he repeated. Because I'm still here. He reached for her hand. Slowly, giving her time to pull away if she wanted to. She didn't. Her fingers slipped into his. Familiar. Right. I'm still yours, he added. Her breath caught. And you're still mine. The world seemed to quiet around them. No footsteps. No voices. No Mira. Just them. Elaris stepped closer. I was scared, she admitted. Back there. I thought I was going to lose you. You didn't. I almost did. Kael lifted his free hand, brushing a strand of hair away from her face. But you didn't, he said gently. And I'm not going anywhere. Her chest tightened. Even if she comes back, she asked. He didn't hesitate. Especially then. Something inside her broke, and healed at the same time. She leaned into him slightly, their foreheads almost touching. This is dangerous, she whispered. I know. We could get caught. I know. Mira could. I know, he said again, softer this time. But I don't care. Elaris looked at him, really looked at him. At the certainty in his eyes. At the way he hadn't let fear take this away from them. And for the first time since the abandoned building, she let herself feel something other than fear. Hope. Small. Fragile. But real. Okay, she whispered. Kael's gaze dropped briefly to her lips, then back to her eyes. Okay, he echoed. She nodded. That was all it took. He closed the distance first, slowly, like he was giving her every chance to stop him. She didn't. Their lips met. Soft. Tentative. Like they were relearning something they almost lost. Then it deepened. Not rushed. Not desperate. But full of everything they hadn't been able to say out loud. Every missed moment. Every suppressed feeling. Every silent I missed you. Elaris's hand tightened slightly in his. Like she was grounding herself in something real. Something no one else could take away. Not even Mira. When they finally pulled back, their foreheads rested together, breaths uneven but shared. We are really doing this, she whispered. Kael smiled faintly. Yeah, he said. Secretly. Outside, the world continued like nothing had changed. But inside that quiet, forgotten room, everything had.